Although, oh my gosh, it's okay. This is kind of why I wanted to do this for a few reasons, this live stream. Mateo, please, I'm bringing Mateo on in 2 minutes. I'm going to put the countdown time. The Mateo timer. I don't know if we'll have time for the horoscopes because you know what? I do have sexual compatibility horoscopes. Maybe I can do them with Mateo. Uh, all right. What was I going to do? Oh, yes, I was going to bring. All right, Renee. I don't know why I'm doing. Oh my gosh, I'm out of. Wait, one more sip. Mmm.
Good morning.
All right. So in August, I live streamed every day at 11 a.m. And this was a big deal for me to live stream at 11 a.m. Renee is streaming in from Portugal, and she was in the Bay Area, and she's done so many amazing things in the Bay Area, and we didn't connect, and I feel so bad. Yet I'm excited because maybe I just need to get that passport and go to Portugal. Maybe that's what I don't know what that was. If that was a burp, a yawn, I'm asleep. I don't know what that sound was. But please, just don't give up on me, people. Don't give up on me. This is a 30-minute stream, and I mean it. I want to be aware that 2 years ago, at least in San Francisco, maybe not in Florida, is when shelter in place began. It's been 2 years that we here in the Bay, our lives changed and theaters closed. And I got a camera and a microphone and still trying to figure out how to use it. But this is when shelter in place began for us. I had a show that was going to open. Of course, it never really opened for a long time, and I wound up streaming Spanking Machine. And now I'm working on my 14th one-person show. Yes. Thank you. And that'll be happening at Brava Theater in San Francisco in June. But I have to tell you, Renee, I miss live streaming so much. And, I love you so much. You know what I want to do, Renee? This is especially, it's for all of you, but especially for you, Renee. Okay, I hope you heard that. I don't know if these sound effects work. All right, everybody. Are you ready for a special guest presented by Latina Stream Queens? As you see that ticker tape above my head, please help me out. If you have a YouTube account, I think you need, even if you check it out, go to Latina Stream Queens on YouTube. It's youtube.com/Latina Stream Queens and subscribe. I have, I'm just really working very hard. I make no money from it, so the excitement of it is when I get another subscriber. Please be that person today. Go to youtube.com/Latina Stream Queens and click subscribe. Smash that button. All right, now I'm going to do this kind of in a clumsy way, but we are here, and Mateo is there. Should be right there. No! Oh, I know. I've got to unlock that scene and bring you in, my darling. There you are. Oh, son of a... I'll get rid of that. Okay, well, you know what? Eventually, it works. Hola, Mateo.
Hola. Am I like sideways or upside down, or my screen is fine? Do I need to flip my phone, or I'm good?
No, I think you look good to me. And I'll know in a second when I see the. If you're watching on YouTube, by the way, hopefully oh yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Yeah, pay no attention to your backstage screen. Hola, Mateo. How are you?
Hola, Marga. I am swell. I was outside, out and about earlier, and now I'm like, let me go right back indoors and live it up on the screen with you.
Are you in New York right now?
Yes, I'm in Washington Heights, where I live. I moved here last year.
Well, you know I grew up there, right?
Well, I know you grew up in Manhattan and in Uptown,
I
so
don't
this
think you
all
paid
kind
close
of
attention to my
connects
13
together.
one-person shows.
I,
Did you pay close attention? Because you interviewed me. You interviewed me
I
for the show
know, I know,
about
I did, I did, I
Washington.
did, I did. Mira, 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 mira. For to defend myself a little bit, I feel like I was deeply ingrained in figuring out, okay, but like when Marga was bursting into the scene, it was so downtown. But you're right, you did originate and literally birth the, or have some of your earliest years uptown. So we love biographical details.
Speaking of details, Mateo, I would love to raise awareness for your podcast, which starred a very illustrious native of Washington Heights. Please tell the
Who I
people, tell the
happen to be
gente.
speaking to. Yes, 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 gente. So, I originated a scripted podcast called The Animal Show, starring Safari Safari, and you can listen to the first episode on Spotify and SoundCloud. And ever since then, there's been a host or a variety of new episodes that are available to stream and listen to. Some of the other guests include Dylan Adler,
Oh,
SRE
Dylan.
Mora.
Wait.
Yeah.
I have to stop. Dylan Adler. Sorry, that applause was
So
supposed to be for
hilarious.
you, and I forgot. So Dylan got that. You share that with Dylan.
Yes.
But which episode is Dylan on, and what animal does he play?
He is on the like the second latest episode, so like the second newest episode, and the uh animal that he plays is Bert the Badger statue. So he is a statue of an animal.
I listened to Bert the Badger. It's so realistic.
Of course, I feel like Dylan really brought the most, believable qualities that he could to the animal. Yeah.
I'm thinking, oh, I would love to have, Dylan, because we've done live streaming where I did a comedy show. And by the way, I'm so sorry you didn't win the funniest mommy contest. You were very,
Right.
very close, very close. We did what was the name of anyway, it was the world's funniest mommy, as in, mommy, I love you.
Mhm.
I respect you. Matriarchy, word to the mother. And
Mhm.
as far as gender goes, if we're really paying attention to any of that in 2022, uh, Mateo is not female identified yet. Correct?
Right. Como I also love it in Spanish where I like to call it, like sin binary, without
Scene
binary.
binary. Yeah. No, that's my new show is I'm just exploring this because it's something that now we can talk about it. Now we know. Some people knew a long time ago. I never knew. And it's very hard because I like my pronouns. When I say my pronouns, I say she, her, and they. And I feel, can I, is that a cop out? Should I just say they? But then I can't quite let go of the she, her. But then I don't like to be called Titi. I like to be called
Right,
Tio.
right, right.
So many
Yeah, yeah.
things. It's like, you know what? Maybe nobody's really asking for this of me. So it's just this dilemma I have for myself. Anyways, back to the podcast. Once again, it is called,
The Animal Show starring Safari Safari,
and they can find it on.
Spotify and SoundCloud.
All right. So if we're still boycotting Spotify,
Hmm.
like for
Hmm.
instance, Joni Mitchell would not listen on Spotify, right?
Correct,
Correct.
correct.
But Joni Mitchell can listen to the Animal Show on SoundCloud, which some people don't even know what the that is. So SoundCloud is just you just go and you put it in the browser,
Uh-huh. Hmm.
and then when you go on SoundCloud, you just search for the Animal Show. Would this
Hmm.
be right? Mateo timer. People are requesting their astrological signs. All right. Okay, folks. I know you're here for your astrological signs. By the way, you are Scorpio. Am I correct, Mateo?
Fully correct. That's
Yep,
right.
I remember. I remember. You know,
And you're a
Scorpios.
Gemini. And you're a Gemini.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Before you go, because this is a show that is presented by my new YouTube channel, Latina Stream Queens, you are
Yes.
technically the first hombre
Yeah.
that I am bringing
Cool.
onto the channel.
Honored.
I still feel that you have you've got some queen vibe. I remember this blouse you wore one time, so that's enough for me. Um, Please tell me a little bit about your favorite, besides me, your favorite Latina queen.
So, besides you, my favorite Latina queen slash Latina stream queen, because famously this person in many ways predates the television or things that would stream. Rita Moreno, that is who she stands out to me. She is the not only the EGOT, but she is the key EGOT because of the Kennedy Center Lifetime Achievement Award. And she is riveting and compelling and brave and bold because she's, in many ways as old as show business in the US. She uh stuck it what that be called? She like stuck it out and fought excruciating stereotypes and being the Spitfire token Latina and every single ethnic stereotype. And she also used this glitch or this tool to create a stereotypical ethnic accent that could pass as anyone to get by initially, in cinema in her earlier days in
Gugi
film. And then,
Gomez, my namesake.
yeah, right. And then, right. Well, what I love about Gugi Gomez is that she basically like came up with the character at a party and then they wrote the part for her in that show, The Ritz, because she was at some kind of party and then, Caramba, what was the writer's name? Terrence Nally? I think I'm
Terrence
butchering the name.
McNally, who passed away, I believe, from COVID in 2020, one of
Yeah.
the first in our familia, and he was a trailblazing, always out playwright, and
Hmm.
wrote about gay men. I don't know if you ever wrote about lesbians, but you know how it goes.
Yeah.
And then he did plays that dealt with AIDS, and
Hmm.
oh gosh, what was it? The Sopranos. Some it was a. There's a. Please throw it in the chat. Now I'm forgetting my Terrence McNally history, but yeah, let's tell the children about Terrence McNally and
Yeah.
Rita Moreno. Yeah.
Right, right. So what happened was, if I remember correctly, there was some kind of party that Rita was at with her novio, and I think someone was just like, "Oh, Rita, do that voice that you do, or do that character that you're just, inventing or coming up with." And then at first, Rita was being, even though it's like against her character, she was very like, maybe like demure is the word, or kind of like shy about it. She's like, oh, I don't know. I just thought, what would happen if there was like the worst cabaret singer ever, and what would that look like as a character? And then she's like, Googie Gomez, and then Terrence and I was like, oh, I'm kind of obsessed. That should be in my show called The Ritz. And then that's how she ended up getting her Tony. So yeah, and then in terms of like, I wrote about her in grad school. I wrote about Rita Moreno in my master's thesis. I
Well, we were going
analyzed
to
her.
have to put a pin in Rita right now. A
Yeah.
very nice,
Well,
lovely taffeta pin in her. I love her. You know what? We should do another one where it sounds like you're because I have some personal anecdotes about me and Rita when we worked on the vagina monologues.
Monologue.
Mateo, thank you so much. His show is The Animal Show, and you can listen to it on SoundCloud or Spotify. I don't know what you do. Bye, darling.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Love you.
All right, let's do these horoscopes. Let me put the horoscope music on, and as a little bit of music. And okay, so as usual, we're going to run 5 minutes late, but I hope you're with me. So these are because we've lost oh, and by the way, happy St. Patrick's Day. Those Irish nuns were so mean to me, but I'm not going to let it affect me. Oh, and Mateo, you can hang or you can, oh, there he goes. Okay. I am going to get my little cursor over to, this is still, I've never worked with two monitors before. I mean, I've had a lot of people monitoring me, but okay, this is what it's like to have sex with each zodiac sign. Now, folks, I'd be interested in the chat. Oh, and thank you. Renee Baldacci just subscribed to Latina Stream Queens on YouTube. I'm hoping when I look at it again, I'll have 150 subscribers. People have thousands of subscribers, but I'm happy just for your subscription. Okay. So here we go, real quick, with what it's like to have sex with each zodiac sign. Please drop in the chat. Please flex. How many zodiac signs have you had sex with? This is not my words. And I know the New York Post is right wing or whatever, but I'm not paying for this. So, Daily News is supposedly the left wing paper because I grew up in Washington Heights. All right, sex. We all want it. All right, let's go to what it's like to have sex with an Aries. And if you're an Aries, please tell me if this is true. Ruled by, oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. These are kind of predictions, and I cannot do. Okay, here we go. Aries. This is my mystic Meg Mercado voice. Ruled by fiery Mars, Aries have a high sex drive and aren't afraid to jump into the heat of the moment. These intense libidos cause them to need a great deal of sex, casually or in a relationship. Oh my God, who's an Aries? Let's do this. Let's get to it. Aries, are you taking this all in? Of all the old zodiac signs, they're fine with a quickie. Like they'll do it to the countdown timer, as long as there are sparks. Also because they can be so assertive and aggressive. They're often unafraid to take the lead. March to April. You know what? I don't think I've ever slept with an Aries. Taurus, ruled by sensual Venus. Taurus, I gotta turn this down a little bit. This is really important. Mystic Meg has arrived. That is correct. That is correct. Oh, if only I could. Wait a minute. I've got to add that to the broadcast. Yes, Mystic Meg has arrived. All right, back to, holy jeez. Why don't I curse anymore? Because you never know when the rules are going to change. All right, I am on this microphone. This microphone is an Aries. Ruled by sensual Venus, Taurus are deeply romantic. Next, as an earth sign, they are a lusty bunch. All right. I'm interested. They are the most physical and tangible lovers in the zodiac. Look, I am having sex below the camera. No. Don't say it, Meg. Don't talk about the cigar. Don't. We're on Taurus and their sex. The entire dance of seduction It's usually the running man for me. Foreplay and intercourse. We can do this. This is not against terms of service. Blah, 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 blah. These are far more important to these bulls. They're bulls rather than just a quick orgasm. Oh, don't worry, Taurus. I'll never give you a quick orgasm. You'll have lockjaw before I come. However, because they have such deep resources of passion, they can have extremely intense sexual experiences. Gemini! Aloha, Kathy Anderson. We have worked together, and of course have never crossed the line, but I imagine you and I together like a whirlwind. Geminis like sex that is spontaneous, impulsive, and adventurous. At Whole Foods, by the salad, steamy, ingested counter, steam table. That's what I was trying to say. Steam table. It's a new invention that was not in my day. Anyway, but sex anywhere and everywhere. I have had it. But very, very slow to orgasm. Ruled by Mercury, they enjoy experimentation and versatility in their sex lives. Now, I know, Kathy Anderson, you would never tell, but I have been speaking to your cat, Bella. She has seen things. Whether single or attached, they need spice and surprise in order to keep them on their toes. Also, as an air sign, they can be especially intellectual when it comes to sex, and that's why we're single, Kathy. All right. Cancer, emotional and sensitive. Oh, God. We're talking about sex, Cancers. Cancers like sex. It feels connected and safe. While it may take a bit for them to open up from beneath their shell, they are also, oh, yes, a shell. Yes, you'll see them at the Folsom Street Fair. Lots of shells. That's a whole new fetish. They're also a water sign and favor their feelings over lustful needs. I'm sorry, Cancer, but I don't have time for you. Leo. Okay, I think this is going to be good. Leo. I got one more minute to finish this. Fiery Leo loves sex like it's a circus. And that's why there's always peanuts in the bed. As one of the most lusty zodiac signs of all, this is what I expected. These lions live for the passion of the hunt. As natural romantics, they love connection, but when it comes to getting down and dirty, they are fine for a hot romp with a sexy partner as long as it's fierce and intense. Ooh, you go, Leo. Virgo. Alejandro, I don't know if you're still here. Virgos are especially sensual and affectionate when it comes to sex. I may have your sign wrong, but I think you're a Virgo, Alejandro. I can't get back to rules or schmooze. Renee says, I am an Aries and I love the quickies. I'm really sorry we did not meet for coffee, Renee. I'm kidding, please. Don't call live streaming HR. Where were we? Also, Virgos are a very giving sign. I don't think Alejandro said that. They like to please their partner and take great pride in doing so. Highly intellectual. Next. Libra. Expressive and passionate Libras live for connection. As one of the most romantic zodiac signs of all, they crave erotic experience. Oh, if only you could see what is below the camera right now. This will take an hour. Let's see. Oh, Bishop. Bishop Donald Oliver. I forgot you were here. Bishop Donald Oliver is in the... Bishop, please absolve all the sins I'm about to commit. Libra sex. It's not me. It's the Libras. Bishop Donald Oliver. Ruled by Venus, Libras enjoy their ability to lure in conquests so that others end up taking the lead. As an air sign, they enjoy wit and communication and laughter in their sexual experiences. I just like to speak as a Gemini. I'm a comedian. I don't like when they laugh during the sexual. No laughing during the. I like the serious face. Yes, like in the movies. Scorpio. Scorpio, okay, Mateo, I hope you're still here. Scorpio, ruled by Mars and Pluto, Scorpios are known as the sex sign. What? This makes them deeply passionate, erotic, and magnetic as one of the most intense zodiac signs. Look at that, my microphone has been dropping. But now it's up. My microphone is up. Okay, that doesn't sound good, I'm sure. Scorpios hunger for union on a psychological and physical level, turning their interactions into transformative situations that leave them and their partner in a whole new head space. With a capital head. Sagittarius is expansive and spontaneous when it comes to sex. The zodiac sign is a fire sign, lusty and adventurous. They continuously hunger for new experiences with a nearly insatiable appetite for surprise. Sagittarius, HMU, at Latina Stream Queens on YouTube. Capricorn. As an earth sign, Capricorns are very sensual and physical when it comes to sex. Not quite as experimental as others. I'm guessing missionary. Sex is often highly affectionate and requires a sense of trust. You can trust me. All right, and we are at Aquarius, ruled by Uranus. It's a planet. Aquarians like sex that thinks outside of the box. I get it, New York Post. This can lead them to categorizing, analyzing, and exploring a vast array of different styles. I'm sorry, Aquarius. I don't think we're a match. Pisces, our final sign, and I will be 10 minutes past what I promised you. I apologize. But just, when on the replay, just fast forward to your sign. Hopefully I talked about it. Pisces, ruled by Neptune. Pisceans are dreamy romantics. This means that they often crave sexual experience that lift their spirits and get them out of their heads. You fill in that punchline. As a water sign, they are especially sensual, emotional, and sensitive, finding out when trust and vulnerability. Let's go back to Scorpio. What do you think? All right, I'll finish this because Pisces are always the last in these horoscope readings, and so I want to give you every detail and just tell you, stop thinking. Stop thinking. Do. Don't think. Do. Don't dream about it. Wake up. Do it. Did you fall asleep again? Wake up. You're having sex. It can help them to hit their greatest points in ecstasy in many ways. What? Not even going to tell you what. You figure it out. The greatest erotic interaction for Pisces are when they feel that the situation is bringing their soul closer to someone else. Sure. Yeah. I'm like that. Because of this, situations are often more soft, sweet, and intimate. Oh my God, you killed? Oh. Okay. Anyway, that is the